Well, hello to my three diehard Bullard fans. Welcome in. We've got 3 trucks in the four-wheel drive modified class. I apologize, I got fired up late, so you'll have to go back and rewatch them. But the first look was Ron Hagenkamp. He set the mark to beat. Second truck here is our super stock puller, this is Mark Welke Jr. Then we'll round the class out with our other mod for the night, Paul Cluck with Prime Time. So Mark Welke, never afraid to jump in the mod class, and here he is again. 3 trucks here, so everybody's going to win a little something tonight. You never know. You never know. Number 2, Mark Welke. Ladies and gentlemen, is a good looking run. Mark's been pulling a lot of mod classes for a very long time. There's his dad there. The original bounty hunter. Alright, I don't think it was quite enough to catch Ron. Awfully close, so good looking run there for the super stock. We got Paul Cluck coming up. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go right into our last class of the night, the one I've been kind of waiting for. A lot of guys here out hoping for big runs, and it's going to be the open diesel class. So I believe we got right around 8 competitors in that class. A good 4 or 5 true open diesel trucks, and a lot of guys working out a lot of things. Of course, it's in some way an experimental class there with a lot of guys trying a lot of different things. You just never know what's going to work, and you're just hoping to beat the guy next to you. Should be a lot of fun tonight, so if you're watching this, please help me out and share this. Kind of a late night hook, and it's always tough to get the word out, but if you could share the YouTube page and the feed there, I would appreciate it. One class to go.
That's done?
Yeah.
Good.
Past your bedtime.
Yeah, it is.
You probably get to ride shotgun home though, don't you?
I am.
Yeah, I wish I had somebody to drive for me.
Usually I have to drive him home.
Oh, Andy?
Yeah.
Hey,
What'd you say in front of him?
you come down by yourself?
No, I'm telling him everything from over that.
Yeah, it's all on live stream. My ratings just spiked.
He does that.
That's not true. Give me some more dirt. I need some ratings.
Yeah. I want to sit at least 4 blocks down. Yeah.
That's
Well, I was just sitting home doing nothing, and I was sitting home doing nothing, and Andy called, let's go to the pool. Okay.
That's right. Good, gorgeous night here for pulling. So
Right.
just a reset here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in Black River Falls tonight for the Jackson County Fair truck pull, Western Wisconsin truck pullers. We got one 4-wheel drive mod left. This is Paul Cluck with Prime Time Act number 2. Just talked to Paul a little bit ago, just looking to get some things checked out here and tested out. He hasn't been on the track since River Falls a couple of weeks ago, so four-wheel drive mods, of course, with the WTPA. Got a couple weeks off still as they get back underway again at Colby. I mentioned that hook earlier. They will run on Saturday night at Colby for the WTPA hook. So Paul has a mark to beat of right around 300 feet. That's where Ron Maker camp sits. Mark Welke out there as well. Coming up next will be the 8,000 pound open diesel. So stay right here on the YouTube page. We'll get our last mod checked in here as Paul Cluck gets backed up. He is the reigning champion for the WTPA last year. Had a very consistent season. Of course, that's kind of the name of the game nowadays. If you follow pulling, it's just a matter of getting all the hooks and surviving. So our final puller in this class here, 6,200 pound four-wheel drive mods.
Hey, did you get my message? Yeah, congratulations.
All right, so we're going to get Paul backed up there. Something he didn't quite like, pulled out of it, and give him another run. Here we go, Paul Cluck. Looks like Paul's going to be a little bit short of our other two competitors there. I think his goal, of course, tonight was to get some things checked out, and hopefully he did just that. Wow, so that surprises me. So the rundown was Mark Welke Jr. coming out on top. Wow. The Super Stock gets it done tonight, knocking off Prime Time, and Ron Hagenkamp coming in third tonight. So very interesting. Yep, like I said, you just never know. So congratulations to Mark Welke Jr. So that will bring us up to our 8,000 pound open diesel here.
That's a diesel. He's pulling that.
Multiple turbos of any size.
Joey's gonna miss out tonight.
Some run one big turbo, hard tires, or real tires, two tires of any size. Water injection is allowed, and they follow NTPA rules.
More weight for that, Andy. You don't get that extra $100 when you know his name, or does he?
No, we have a drawing like once a month on a Friday, the first Friday. And it's like $40. It's $40 for all. And if you're not, if you're the big player of $1,000 and you're not the big player, if you're not there, it's like $100.
Moving some weights over to the track control for our last class of the evening, which will be the 8,000 open diesel truck class.
Well, if you made won that $100, you'd made $60. A little bit of gas money. Yep, win them all.
Had a beautiful evening for Cullen. It started out a little warm, but once the sun went down, it's kind of cooled down a little bit. Perfect evening for Cullen.
I know they. I thought they did too. They said they were hooking between ready and they were going right away.
I want to get ready for tomorrow.
Every fucking
They come a long way.
like last year.
Casey, they come all the way down 94 and went around. We come down 10 straight shot here.
I wanted to go back. I tried to go this year. What I wanted to do. Yeah, fuck the goose. That was fuck that track. Normally the track itself is like
Right, that guy had to get rid of that. Tandem trailer. What do you work trailer? Oh, well, that truck is heavy itself.
Just a reminder to any callers that have prize money coming, come up and see Robin and Kelly. They will help you out with those checks. There is also plaques donated by Barb and Basil Fredrickson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here still working on that sled there, getting some, I think, some weight moved over here. So, like I said, we got a few bigger trucks here tonight, which obviously changes how things are going to operate. So, just another minute or two here, and we should be good to go.
I'm tired.
How did he get out of that truck and put that trailer in? How do you open the door and get out?
Whose is that? Oh, it is. I'm just hoping they got
Go.
Michael Ryan is in the beer garden until 1 a.m. tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night, Cardinals and Jackson County Fair will be the demo derby on Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Sunday at 11:30 will be the demo derby part 2 with Combine.
You think this coil
Junior livestock and cheese-back auction will be Saturday, tomorrow at 4 p.m. All part of the 2023 Jackson County Fair.
I'll carry it. They're just small. Not real big. Thank you. Good luck. Yeah, go from 0 to hero.
That was a good call.
Yeah, it's first time out. Tomorrow night. No, I was a little nervous on the first one, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, you got a beat on it.
That's what I told that to me. I said, you just got to
Yep. So don't hold up, rebuild it. Yeah, I would think about it.
But yeah, it
Takes 50.
was.
I know I held together with all them hops. I knew I could just give her some gas.
That was a great call.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that even is. I had to figure out how that would. Because it wasn't more than like, okay, we got Velcro and the tops. But then it was a
You guys meet tomorrow night?
Well, Mikey, if you're watching, somebody wanted to get word here. I'm not sure what is going on here. We're adding weights, but yeah, this is an all-time delay here. So this is the last class of the night, the 8,000 pound open diesel. And like I said, I know we got some bigger trucks here, so got to add a little extra weight here. But yeah, that seems to be the case right now. Should be here momentarily here. Thanks for staying up and tuning in here. Like I said, I know we got the two big Dodge Rams here tonight. Old and Hostile, Jeremy Mueller's truck, Bob Conan with the Crazy Max. There's one or two trucks I did not recognize, so I think that's pretty much the lineup. So, apologize, I had the comments off, but not too many people typically get logged in and chat. But if you are watching tonight and you're logged in, give me a shout out. Let me know where you're watching from, and like I said, please share the video. That helps improve all the analytics on my page. Derek, if I'm not in the air on an airplane, I will probably be in Arpin. So, yeah, sounds like that's where all the super stocks are going tomorrow. The Arpin Nationals tomorrow at 2 o'clock in Arpin, Wisconsin, just outside of Marshfield. That's at Mid-State Pullers of Wisconsin hook. Always a nice little adventure over there. They got a very nice track. It's never been there. It's a unique venue. A lot of trees nestled into that little park there. It's always a lot of fun there. Best place to be on a hot day as far as shade goes. So that is tomorrow. Derek, all your comrades are still here. I go back and forth talking to them.
Could we have Sheldon Diebetter and Jim Jensen back to the announcer stand, please? Sheldon Diebetter and Jim Jensen. We may have given you the wrong class. Just trying to get it all figured out.
Andy told me about that.
We're working towards our 8,000-pound open diesel truck class.
All right, so here we go.
Weight on the track patrol.
Yeah, Derek, we figured you're at home already.
We're ready for Steve Blodgett and Old and Hostile.
Still got the Horrell brothers over there and Cam just chit-chatting. So, all right, so I don't know. It sounded like they were working on the sled, doing something down there. Got a lot of good mechanics here who looks like they did the job. So hopefully we're good to go here. This is going to be right out of the gate. We got Old and Hostile, Steve Blodgett, the 1950 GMC. So I had an opportunity to speak to a lot of our competitors. A lot of our competitors here tonight, and a lot of guys working on a lot of different things. So hoping for the best. Fucking Waldera. Whoops, probably shouldn't be swearing on here. He's a goofy fellow. All right, so hoping for the best for Steve. He did a lot of work under the hood this week. He pulled last weekend, and Sheldon had some mechanical issues, and so I know he's been chomping at the bit. Be our first hook here in the 8,000 pound open diesel class. Like I said, I believe we're in the range of 6 to 8 trucks here. It'll be a lot of fun if these guys all got their bugs worked out here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, heads up. We're going to be running the 8,000.
Forward, if you're watching tonight, you got a favorite, let me know who that is.
Take a look at Old and Hostile.
Here we go, first truck in the class. Steve Blodgett out of Elk Mound with Old and Hostile. So I do believe Steve got out of it in time here. Very promising start there, but that's something we don't like. Like I said, it's been a work in progress all summer long for Steve. Puts a lot of time and effort into this machine. It takes a lot of pride in it. A lot of these guys do. And all you can hope for is that they get out on the track and are able to put on a good show, because we know that's what they want to do. So.
Or is he going to try it again? Try it one more time.
So he's going to get her pulled back. Hopefully it was a wise decision there. A lot of these trucks get awfully hot in this class. Got to get them pulled back and give them another chance here. Get an opportunity. Of course, kind of hard to see, like I said. Typically I let everybody know that I can't zoom in and out because I'm running my camera. But if you kind of look off to your right hand side there, you can kind of see them all getting lined up down there. So going to be a nice full class here. Last class of the night, Black River Falls, the Jackson County Fair Truck Bowl. Here we go, another attempt. Steve Blodgett, Old and Hostile. Boy, I don't even know where to begin. It's just been
126 foot even for Steve Blodgett.
A lot of issues for Steve here. He's been working on it. Seems like week after week he finds something and gets it fixed, and I don't know. Hard to speculate, but there's the guy who'll figure it out. It'll be him. So love seeing that truck when it's at full power there.
Next up will be Jeremy Marshall.
Of course, he is the first hook in the class, so I guess he would have the chance to run again. But again, like I said, with so many of these classes being smaller, you typically don't see guys returning. But you never know. Looks like he's going to get a toe off here, so got her shut down completely. Try to give you an idea of what's coming up next. Looks like we got Bob Conan down there. We got a gray Dodge, older Dodge I don't recognize. I'm guessing that's probably a fairly local truck. Of course, while it is an open class, you're still required to have the safety equipment in this class. Probably more so than any of the others there with the power that these trucks are pushing out. So you typically won't see anybody just showing up to pull in this class. They got to have some safety equipment. Name of the game tonight, waiting here. So we'll get Steve off the track here and get on to our next truck.
Steve is actually the president of the Western Wisconsin Truck Pullers Association. getting all the drivers their drivers getting fused here tonight. Hopefully get it fixed and keep it going the rest of the season there. It always works at home. All flush, and you come up to the open stand. All flush, when you go up to the open stand. Up with the Jeremy Marshall of Loyal, 88 Dodge. Rover Rowan, you're on deck.
Keep coming out, make some noise.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, so that was Steve Blodgett. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, I just heard the name there. I figured somebody watching might know. So our next hook there, Jeremy Marshall. So I do recognize that name. I get it kind of see him on my page quite a bit there. We got Jeremy Marshall and Jeremy Mueller. So we have two Jeremys in this class making some noise there. So
Jeremy Marshall of Loyal, 1998 Dodge.
sounds like a 98 Dodge. Class pretty heavily dominated by Dodges. You kind of see that across the board in any of the bigger diesel classes. So Jeremy will be our next hook, and like I said, I'm assuming Steve is done for the night, so therefore that will be the first official hook. So Jeremy has that mark to beat.
Something not quite working there for Jeremy.
Man. Tell you, it's been a tough couple of weeks, folks, in the open diesel class. Huh. And that's gonna be it for Jeremy.
That didn't work so well for Jeremy.
Man. Not even sure where to start here again. Like I said, it's a tough class. It's a lot of guys doing a lot of different things. Definitely got some noise underneath the hood there. So that'll bring us to our next competitor, a guy who's very consistently finishing his hooks one way or the other. This is going to be Bob Conan, coming all the way down from, I believe he's up in the St. Cloud area. I think it's Paynesville, Minnesota. Bob is the current points leader for Western Wisconsin. Truck he calls Crazy Max. I tell you, if you were watching the live stream a couple weeks ago, or if you're in person in Rice Lake, they had a lot of carnage up there, and I think he was one of the few guys to get by. So we'll see what he can do here. Third truck of the class. Bob Conan. The mark to beat right now is Steve Blodgett. I think he's only out about 100 feet, so. Well, there we go. Now we're on the board.
278 feet, 6 inches. 278.
Yeah. All right, sounds good. Hey, everything look good tonight? All right, so we got a couple of having a quick word there with our four-wheel drive mod puller Paul Clark. It sounds like everything was as good as you could hope for as far as diagnosing some stuff. So again, if you're looking for that class along with a whole bunch of classes, 2 weeks from tonight, Colby, Wisconsin, it's going to be the Pulling for a Purpose. Mid-state pullers on Friday night, the 18th. On the 19th, Saturday night, that's WTPA hook. Always one of the biggest pulls of the summer. So up next we got Jeremy Mueller coming in out of Owen, Wisconsin. A truck he calls the Side Chick. He kind of bounced onto the scene this year. I believe he bought this truck and it was pretty much ready to rock, and he's made some really nice passes this summer. Of course, he doesn't quite fit the rules with Western Wisconsin's King of the Street, so he's able to come down here and make a pass in the open class, and he's a very competitive truck, so always nice to have more of those guys. So Bob Conan, the mark to beat right now. See what Jeremy can do with the Side Chick.
Jeremy Mueller.
Well, there you go. Good looking run from Jeremy. He's going to be short of Bob's mark, but very respectable run there. Good looking Chevrolet there. So that should move him into second place unofficially, with Bob still out in the lead there. You can kind of see that leader cone right down here. And off we go here. We got our two big Dodges yet to come. Got an opportunity to speak to Brandon. He'll be coming up here shortly with had some pretty extensive damage over in Rice Lake a couple of weeks ago, and got her fixed, hoping for another run. That he's been working on that truck for some time now, and seems like every time you get him out there, it gets just a little bit better. And made it about halfway down the track there in Rice Lake a couple of weeks ago before some breakage. But it's exciting to see that truck come onto the scene, and hoping tonight's the night. So, but before that, we're going to see the other black Ram. This is going to be I believe Chester's doing the pulling tonight. Going to be the Smoking Black Ram. I believe Reloaded, he calls it. So this truck's made a lot of passes in the state of Wisconsin. Very, very tough running Dodge. So off we go here. The mark to beat. Right down here, I'll give you a little idea here, right where our track guy's standing here. That's
Smoking Black Ram.
you go, ladies and gentlemen. That, no question about it, that's your first place finisher right now. That's Chad Smith with the Smoking Black Ram. Good looking pass. Would appear everything's looking good underneath that hood, so maybe a little change of luck for some of these guys here tonight. Like I said, Brandon will be coming up here shortly with the other Black Ram. £8,000 open diesel, Western Wisconsin truck pullers. If you're looking for a schedule or the standings or any information, you can go on the website, westernwisconsintruckpullers.com. There's a lot of stuff posted on the Facebook page as well.
Yeah. That was a good luck that last one here.
All right, so it's looking like we got Brandon coming up next year, so do your best to tell these two apart. I think they told me tonight just a matter of a wrap on the weight bar, so they're pretty identical looking. The first time I seen Brandon get this thing out this year, I thought for sure that was the other one, so interesting all the different makes and models, and they find two trucks that are almost identical. So Brandon Luck coming out with the other Black Ram. Like I said, it's a work in progress, but no better way to get a test of how progress is coming than getting back out on the track. So excited to see Brandon hopefully make a full pass this time. Give you an idea if we got, that might be the last hook, I'm not sure here. Not really seen anybody else winding around here. Pretty big mark to beat though by Chad right now. Hear the purr underneath that engine there, folks. It's got some power.
Brandon Luck.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen? There we go. We're making some power tonight, and I think we finally got something knocked out here. Nice looking run by Brandon. Definitely a little bit of smoke and heat coming under that hood, so hopefully everything's good, but that's going to do it tonight for DPP Films and JLM Points and Motors. I'm Matthew Ingham. I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. If I'm not back out live, I will get you something on the page soon, but thank you again for supporting the page. And I think we're looking good here tonight. Open diesels. Have a good night, everybody.